Hey guys, Mike Pattern Trader. Sunday, September 12th. I haven't made a video in probably a month or whatnot. I don't even know how long it's been, but we had a nice little uptrend and we finally hit resistance. So I'm gonna just tell you what my thoughts are on BTC. I won't I won't go into the oscillators because if you're in the Discord, you see them enough. First resistance, which offered the bounce to all-time highs, is this line over here. So to me, this is going to be the make or break line for us, only because this is the wick that led to the all-time highs. If this wick didn't lead to the all-time highs and it led to a lower high, like it stopped over here, then this wouldn't be as important, right? Given the fact that it made it a higher high, it's a very important. Let's just call it a very important area. On the downside, all around the downside, if you're playing with this specific distribution range, how everybody was assuming this is distribution, and we're gonna go start a bear market. Well, I mean, it still could take place, but just giving you an idea. So if this is the distribution range, your downside level of interest is this right here. All right, you don't want to see us close a high time frame candle under this. And what I mean by a high time frame candle, I'm talking about a weekly, right? But if you're playing range to range, because we are currently in this range right here, and you're just looking at this, then you could assume that our downside, let's close this real quick. Actually, we could leave it there, is the 38. Where was it? Hold on. Right here. So this is what I'm working with. Now, you could also assume that we could potentially go down here, which is fine. We can make this less of okay. Go to lower time frame. So this is what you're working with. We went we went up. We kind of had a previous consolidation before we broke the low over here. We came up. We tested it. Made a higher low over here. Made a higher high, and then we deviated. The minute you see the deviation now, what you expect is a retest of this, likely if bearish, and come back down here. That's exactly what you should expect if you're bearish. Are you bullish? Then you can expect that this low should hold. Maybe one more revisit down here. Don't break the low, and start continuing to the top side. I'll tell you my scenario right now. So how I'm playing this. I'm strictly playing on the high time frame. I don't look at the lower time frame. I think lower time frame is completely cancerous. I give a lot of credit to anyone that makes money off the lower time frame. So I'm seeing this as a 4-hour for mid time frame potential micro bounce into a somewhere around here. Somewhere around this red box, where you're gonna do something like this, and then either reject and come back down and make a higher low to continue to the top side, or you're gonna break and then you're gonna probably go all the way down. Main target of interest, if you're looking at the VWAPs, which is exactly how I'm playing it, is going to be see, it matches with the VWAPs too. Let's make this a different color. There you go. See, I want to see 48 and 49K get rejected, or just get retested at least. Anyway, main target to the downside is down here. And the reason why I'm picking this, I'm gonna delete these lines on the bottom because I don't want you guys to get confused. Okay, just for a second. Let's just use what we have currently. I'm not looking at EMAs, and I'm not looking at teammate band. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just looking at strictly levels, right? Let's go to the 5-hour. Let's go to trend one. Right here. So I think it was here. Wait, let it go higher. Guys, by the way, I'm doing this for the first time with you, so bear with me. It's not like I have this planned, right? Okay, so here we go. This level, where you had your deviation, went down, made a lower low, deviation, and then reversed. So I have allergies, guys. The most important consolidation is this box over here right now for us. Let's make this green. Let's make this green. And the reason why that's the most important consolidation is because it was the consolidation that took place at the previous deviation that led to the lower low. So I can't see price breaking this at all. Now, if we get some kind of fundamental news or some kind of bearish FUD, maybe. But if we're strictly talking about level to level, no, I can't see us breaking this level right here. So your easiest, I got a few DMs asking me what I'm expecting to the downside. If we break down, if we do break down, I'm gonna go mega long in this green box. I know it's a big range, probably like at least 3%. I don't know, maybe 5%. Oh, what am I saying? I'm drunk. 13%. It's a big range. But if you zoom out to like the 2-day, see how you have a order block here in the green box? Take your fibs, grab the bottom of the candle, grab the top of the candle, not the wick, just the candle body. Go to your 0.5 only, make it black. Extend lines to the right and assume, let's make this dotted, and assume that this level is going to get tapped, 40.2. Okay, so that's like my cushion. If you're strictly trying to trade where to layer some longs in this green box, let me save this real quick. Put it this way. I'm gonna make this green box a little lighter because it's bothering my. There we go. Put it this way, guys. We had a top, we deviated and came back down, and we consolidated over here. So this little consolidation, which I'm gonna make black, is the consolidation led to the impulse. We shouldn't break this. Yeah, you might get a wick down here to fill something down here, which is fine, but we should not technically break this if bullish. You shouldn't, right? So I know a lot of people are expecting this to start a downtrend into a bear market. I've seen some stupid fucking tweets. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And this time around, I'm not going to be naive like the way I was at the 64K top. We do have a massive dump brewing in September. We've pretty much warned everybody about it, John and I. This wasn't it, unfortunately for us. So I'm gonna have to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Makes more sense to do it this way. So the most logical thing right now is to consolidate in this little channel and then go up. But are they gonna make it that easy for us, or are they gonna do something on the lines of fake to the top side, fuck everybody, come down, fake to the downside, fuck everybody, and then go up, right? Like they usually do. You always do this shit where they fake one side and go to the other side, fake it again, and they go to the top. So it did it over here, it did it down here in this little pattern. This was exactly what they did. They faked the bottom and they went straight to the top. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna tell you what my heart feels based on what I'm looking at this price action, and to me it looks like it's up. We do have a dump brewing in September. Whether it's John's end and whether it's on the oscillator end, this weekly RSX is gonna get a retest. It's not a healthy RSX, I'm telling you. And when that retest happens, it's gonna be a pretty fucking big dump. MSTX is at a make or break. The DMX is already at a rejection, so it's not really looking too hot for the higher time frame. 3 days already in a rejection mode. RSX already died. PTT already died. Like, yeah, we already had the dump, but this doesn't look like, hey, I'm gonna make a higher low, go up to make a higher high. This looks like, fuck, I'm gonna have to consolidate to reset a lot of these oscillators. Yeah, so currently I'm long. I told you guys 2 days ago, just look at the mid time frame. This move is coming from the mid time frame, and this is exactly what it's doing. It's coming from the mid time frame. It's very easy to read this type of pattern. It's a bullish pattern, but this is a mid time frame bullish pattern. It's not a fucking high time frame bullish pattern. So regardless of what the mid time frame wants to do, the high time frame will knock it down. The only way out of it is if we do happen to get above fucking $51,000, unfortunately. Yeah. So we'll do a brand new chart real quick. Get rid of everything. I'm not gonna put anything on this chart except for levels. Get rid of this. Take your rectangle, go to your 2-day, highlight your 2-day order block, which is here. You want this to hold. Long zone. I'm gonna blind long this right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am. I am. I made enough money to take a risk. I'm gonna blind long this right here. I don't even care if it comes all the way. Where's the weekly teammate band? 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Right here. Weekly teammates right here. Weekly teammate. So I really don't care if it comes all the way down to the weekly TMA, which is also, I think, Barry's level. I'm not quite sure. But close this. That's it. I mean, this is my map. There's nothing else I could tell you guys. There's really nothing I could tell you guys. I am long biased. I don't care to short. I don't want the headache to short. Are we gonna be bear this week? Probably, yeah. I'm pretty sure that this week's gonna be a bearish week. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm leaning towards that because the oscillators need a good flush, unfortunately for us. And that being said, I'm going to hold on. I want to see if we hit the golden pocket. I don't even know if we hit the golden pocket. It did. That's great. More likely than not, this is gonna probably end up doing some kind of like small little fuckery where it goes up and then comes down. Yeah, but you need a lower high. I mean, you don't need anything, but you need a lower high if that makes any sense. BTC could do whatever it wants, but I feel more comfortable if this thing goes up, makes a lower high, and then dies, because then I could take my extension and get a measured move. The 1-to-1 brings you to 39,000 if we go up to 49K from here. Make sense? But anyway, I need to see a lower high. I'm not convinced the top is in the micro top. Sorry, I meant to say the micro top. This right here. I'm not convinced that this is the micro top. But again, this is a weekend, so I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that come Monday, we're probably gonna get a fucking dump. You know, we're probably gonna get a dump. Let me see what I want to see daily, weekly open. I don't care about this. Let me see something. Oh wow, 35,000. No, it's too long, too low. Alright, I mean that looks okay. We'll go to the VWAP real quick. I want this. I don't want this. Well, this is gonna have to get retested again. Perfect tap to the yearly VWAP. That's the only reason why I went long. 34 has it right here. Yeah, this is gonna be my target right here. This right here. This, and this. Yeah, low 40s. Oh shit, I didn't even see this, guys. I apologize. I did too. What is that? 39. Yeah. Dude, this whole green box, man. This fucking whole green box. I'm just gonna layer longs in this whole green box, and I don't need to be precise because I'm not over leveraged. I mean, I'm not a gambler like that anymore. I don't care. So if I just start spreading like, I don't know, 0.25 BTCs across this whole box to give me a combined, like, I don't know, let's assume that I'll have a combined 2 BTC long leverage spot, I'm probably going to just go all in over here. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a reaction here. There's no way we're not going to get a reaction. It's a high time frame order block, guys. You know, so I'm going to go pretty heavy here with spot. I'm probably going to go all in. Was my yeah, I'm probably gonna go all in. So even if we do happen to come down here, I'm gonna expect us to come at least bare minimum up here. If we don't get to 49 now, this is gonna be the area that's gonna lead us to 49. And then at that point, we'll reevaluate. Because if that's gonna end up being a lower high, then I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something like this. You know, and come back all the way down to 35. But I don't think so. I think that's gonna lead to a higher high. The long zone here should lead us to a higher high. And if that's the case, that's where you can take your next extension. Where you tell yourself, bottom, top. Let's just say that it touches the weekly TMA there. Your 1-to-1 brings you to $62,000. So, this right here. And that'll be my target. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but if you're playing with the fibs, it is what it is. You can just layer it in this box over here. Wide stop loss, doesn't really matter what you do, because you don't want to see it go under $36,000. This is a swing, by the way, dude. You're not going to look at this on a daily basis. You're going to look at this, it's going to take probably over a week to play out. And target that. And that should be the goal right here. Um, right here, this little last VWAP before all-time highs should get taken. Ethereum. See, Ethereum threw me off because I'm long, by the way, but Ethereum threw me off because I took a portion of my ETH longs when we hit this VWAP, but let me go back to the daily. Okay. But what threw me off is this whole candle got erased with this whole candle. There was no consolidation in between, which makes me think that the whole pump up was a throwover. And if it is technically a throwover, we shouldn't revisit this area, right? If it's a throwover, we should not revisit it. So if you want to play level to level, there you go. That's your high, right? This is your first all-time high. This is your deviation. Came back down. Now, we should never get back above this if we're bearish, like ever, until we go back down here at $2,600. You know? And there's a lot of lows that need to get taken out. 1, 2, 3. You know? So, I'm still in ETH longs. I took a portion at the VWAP when we tapped it. But I'm not optimistic about ETH at all. I've been telling you guys the past few days, I'm very uneasy with Ethereum. I just don't like the structure of it, the way it looks. You do a throwover like this at a previous all-time highs, that means that you trapped a lot of people in this box. And if you trap people in this box, what makes you think that they're going to allow us to get out, right? People that did breakout longs here are fucked. So it's not going to be an easy way out until they actually take the bottom people out. That's the way I see it. Well, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope we get back above $3,700. But more likely than not, it shouldn't happen. LTC, I still stand by what I'm saying. Unless we see a move back to the gray box, the up movement is not done. LTC always concludes the movement to the top side. Every single cycle since 2017, I've been watching it. LTC is the last to run. It's the last pump. It's the fakest. It's the one that always leads into a massive, massive dump. So I don't care if we go down here. We're going to have to go back up. And I'm still targeting this range over here, 260 to 300 bucks. And the reason why is because this monthly to me needs to get tapped. Yeah, we're going to get rejected over here, which we should have gotten rejected here. This thing got short-lived. It should have been here. Dumped, consolidated, and go back up. And then let fate decide what we're going to do, either bear market or bull market. I still think bull market, but regardless of that fact. So that's pretty much what I have. It's a 20-minute video. Sorry if I rambled on. Oscillator-wise, I already told you guys, the move is coming from the mid-time frames. I wouldn't be too optimistic with tomorrow. We're going to have a dump this week. These oscillators do not look too happy in the higher time frame, right? Let me see one more thing. The buy signals. Do we get any? No, I need a lower time frame. Okay, so the 5 hour doesn't have. The 4 hour has double buys, which is good. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna have to do one more dump. Unfortunately, 12 hour PT just completely went bullish, changed on us, which is good. Once this thing crosses, we should have some decent lag. Maybe a flush tomorrow into further upside throughout the week. But anyway, I think that we're going to have a dump this week. That's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Well, I'm going to make a main video when we top out completely, so I can help everyone grab the main cycle bottom. Remember, guys, the cycle bottoms last for like 3 months. That's how I made my money, when I caught the cycle bottoms. So I'll try my best to help everyone catch the next cycle bottom, and just buy longs and just chill with them, hold on to them. Don't even bother doing anything. Just sit back and just collect money. Enjoy your week, guys, and trade safe as always.